All right, so diving right in, number one on the list is overpricing the home. Now, how do we decide what the price is going to be when we're going to list a home? Well, the universally agreed upon method for determining a good approximate value of a home is the comparable sales approach. A comparable sales approach does exactly what the name would indicate. It looks for comparable sales. Ideally, these are sales that have occurred in your neighborhood. Ideally, these are sales that have occurred in the last 3 to 6 months. And ideally, these are properties that are remarkably similar to yours. So similar square footage, similar age, bedrooms, bathrooms, similar lot size. What an appraiser is going to do when they're appraising the home is actually take the subject property and do this exact approach. They're going to try and compare it to 3 remarkably similar homes and adjust either up or down on the basis of things that the subject property either has or lacks comparative to these recent sales. So when we're talking about preparing a home for market, we want to dig into the data, we want to look at the numbers, we want to get a good sense of, a price per square foot metric and leverage that against comparable sales, recent sales in the neighborhood to decide how we're going to price the home. Now, oftentimes sellers think, well, we're going to get low offers, so we need to price the home high so that we're able to negotiate and able to have room to still get the number that we really want in consideration of someone who's going to write us a lower offer. Now, in some cases, that strategy can play out the way that the seller hopes, but in many cases, if we're pricing a home too high, the market understands that. Even these third-party tools like Redfin, Zillow, Realtor.com give estimates of a property's value on their site. So if you've listed a home at a price that exceeds the estimated value by one of these third parties, that's a red flag, and it's going to cause a lot of sellers to take pause, prospectively not come and see your home even though it could be a fit. And now we've gone weeks without showings, weeks without offers, we're doing price reductions when we could have priced more strategically, gotten more people in the door in those first couple weeks, and ideally locked up the property under contract in that initial period of time. Mistake number one, a big one to avoid, overpricing your home. This is one of the most important reasons that you need to have a qualified, competent, skilled agent on your side to help you not only evaluate the price based on comparable sales, but also take into consideration the current market conditions. What's happening with interest rates? How much inventory is there? Do we have a lot of competition in the neighborhood? Have those homes recently sold? Can we push the market a little bit in this particular circumstance? Or do we need to be conservative in our approach to make sure that we're getting eyes on the property? These are all things that are very, very important. So again, number one on the list of these 10 mistakes that we'll review today is overpricing the home.